Squirrel has one nut. Squirrel happy. Squirrel satisfied.
A few moments later.
Psst, that's one nice nut you got there. But not safe out there. Foxes, rain, thieves. Give Bank Squirrel the nut. Big Tree keep it safe. Maximum security, very official. Bank Squirrel even gives you back a tiny piece of paper that says you still own it. Plus, Big Tree even makes your nuts grow each year without any work.
Shut up and take my nut!
So Squirrel give him the nut.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
From this moment, Squirrel Nut goes to work. Not for him, but for them. And on top of that, it's making Squirrel poorer. Here's how they do it. Let's assume Squirrel has 10 nuts in his Big Tree account. Bank Squirrel locks one of his nuts in the vault for reserves. He takes the other 9 and lends them to Bob. Bob takes the 9 nuts and immediately buys a ladder from Larry.
Squisher! Huh? Feel the cheeky Squisher, you did it!
Bruh.
Bob climbs the tree and collects apples, then sells them for 20 nuts. But now he has to pay his debt.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that.
Bob pays the bank back 10 nuts. That's the 9 he borrowed plus the 1 nut fee. Meanwhile, the bank stacked fees every single cycle, using nuts that was never theirs to begin with.
Give me your money!
Most nut banks give back around 0.1 to 1% per year. That's the engine, and you're the fuel. That's called
fractional reserve banking.
Whoa, sir! Watch your language here.
Excuse me? This is the safest place for your nuts. The Big Tree is guaranteed. What could possibly go wrong?
Karen likes safe, but safe doesn't always mean best choice. In 10 years, Karen has her safe pile, but it buys half as much. That's inflation.
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will increase your cost of living.
Even if you get 3% interest, it sounds good until you compare it to this guy. You're playing a losing game in the long run. You don't lose your nuts, Karen. You lose your purchasing power.
Headshot.
The Big Tree keeps the number of nuts the same, but because Bank Squirrel keeps creating ghost nuts, the value of every nut drops. What the hate is ghost nut? Shh.
Let people enjoy
The video.
Squirrel deposits 10 nuts. Nut Bank lends out 9 to Bob. Now, Squirrel still sees 10. Bob is spending 9. That's 19 nuts walking around in the forest from 10 real nuts.
Damn, boy, he's sick, boy!
The extra 9? Ghost nuts. They're on paper. They feel real. You can spend them, but they were never physically created. Same nuts, but multiple owners. The Big Tree didn't create nuts. It created more claims on the same nuts. Now, does Squirrel hate banks? No. Big Tree is the heart. It pumped nuts to squirrels who do work. Because if Big Tree keeps all nuts in whole, forest sad, forest die. Banks aren't designed to make you richer. They're designed to provide liquidity. So they typically pay less than inflation over time. This not conspiracy. This is your normal Tuesday. Nut banks are businesses, not charities. The problem was never just them. It was not knowing how the system works. And the system doesn't choose for you. You choose how you use it. So how Squirrel wins? Be a Bob. Be a Larry. Be the one who owns the ladder, who climbs trees. Put your nuts in things that grow, not things that shrink. Bank gives back 1 moldy peanut a year. Investing, real estate, learning valuable skills. These can grow into an entire forest. Be a builder, plant trees, grow forest, you mother—
Do it! Just do it!
Now Squirrel know how the game work, and Squirrel play different. He uses the system, he doesn't let it use him. Sometimes this system can make you really go nuts. Please subscribe.